I want to riff on control for a moment, right? We get upset with ourselves because we think we're not in control and things outside of us are happening to us, and we don't see that they're happening for us. We don't see that opportunity. We don't observe that perspective, right? We don't take that perspective. And the opportunity that we have is to actually see that something in our environment is happening for us. And when something's happening for us, we can take advantage of it and we shift the locus of control from external to internal. And that basically means that we stop giving power to other people and we start empowering ourselves. And maybe we feel that we've lost our power when we were younger, we gave it away or it was taken from us, right? And so when something is taken from us, or we give it away, or we feel that we lose it, we feel that we don't have access to it. And so we feel powerless. And this plays out in everything we do in the world. It plays out in our relationships. It plays out in what we're attracted to, in the careers that we choose, in the way we govern ourselves, our values, our families, like all of that dynamic plays out because we feel disempowered. When you look at what's happening in the world today, there's a lot of unknown and uncertainty. And if you're already coming from a place of my power's taken away from me when I was younger, maybe you were physically abused, sexually abused, emotionally abused, and there was a consistency in experiencing trauma in that. Maybe you gave your power away to one of your parents because you thought they knew better. And really, when you're young, they do know better, right? To some extent, to a large extent, and you rely on them for safety. And if they didn't meet your needs, then you've almost lost that power because it hasn't been reciprocated back to you. Or maybe you literally lost those that you loved, and there's a fear of deep loss there, so you've lost your power to some degree in terms of how you emotionally regulate and how you trust others, give and receive love. And so this plays out in our adult lives, right? Like my beloved and I are in the middle of an inner child workshop right now. Day 2 today, day 3 tomorrow, level 1. It's beautiful and people are really showing up and they're starting to see where in their lives they've lost their power, and because of that they continue to give their power away in relationship. And so I think the opportunity that we have is to realize that our power is always with us. You know, Viktor Frankl in Man's Search for Meaning speaks to this extensively when he was in the Nazi concentration camps, and how he maintained a very healthy outlook on his very grim circumstances because he had his power and he made sure he placed it in here. They could never take his mind or his thoughts or his heart away from him. I think the opportunity that we have is to be in the same space where, irrespective of what's happening in the world, when we do our inner work and create a solid foundation within ourselves and we open up our hearts, I think some magic happens and we get to choose how we want to respond to life as opposed to react to life, which can be very, very unconscious. Just some thoughts today on morning walk. Power and blessings to you, and I'll see you soon.